What's up, Creed? Welcome to your recovery and mobility flow. We're gonna stick with the lower body here with these two stretches, going with the hamstrings and the outside of that hip, maybe a little bit of the lower back as well, working on our hip internal rotation. So, Mandy here is gonna help me out with those two motions. So, she'll slide around. We're gonna get our hips fairly close to a wall, about a shin width away from the wall here, shin length away from the wall. Shins are pretty thin. So what we're going to do here, we're going to bring our ankle across that knee to where it can sit there by itself, and she's going to think about trying to pull that ankle towards herself while she pushes that knee away from her. And she's going to hold this stretch right here. She should feel it down the back side of that hip and that thigh, and we're going to hold here, pressing that thigh into the wall and pulling that ankle to her chest for about 30 seconds on one side, and then she'll relax. She'll swap legs here, place the other leg into the wall, place the ankle across the top of the knee here, make sure that hand is supporting that ankle so it doesn't fly across that kneecap and come undone from that position. She's pulling or pushing that knee rather into the wall to get that stretch on the outer part of her hip here. And she's holding for 30 seconds again on this side, and then she's gonna go 3 sets on each leg total. And the next move we're gonna go into is a wall-assisted hamstring stretch, something you can do before bed if you have an empty wall, a very thin space, really all you need is your body width there. This is great for circulation as well, getting blood flow to kind of increase as well. What we're going to do here is slide our hips as close to the wall as we can get them, and we're going to let our feet hang straight up the wall, straight legs, and she's going to lay right here, getting a somewhat decent stretch. If you have very, very tight hamstrings, this may be a little bit harder to get in the position to relax into, but this is the end goal, to where we can get our legs straight, hips basically to the wall here, and calves and heels against the wall with nice long legs here. That's the goal. That's when we know we have a good hamstring flexibility, good hamstring range of motion. If we are struggling to get that range of motion here, we can do a few hamstring stretches that we probably show in the weeks to come to help us progress to this motion. But we're going to sit here for 5 minutes. Grab a book, grab a phone, grab a newspaper, grab a magazine, play with your cat, play with your kids, play with your dog. Find a space where maybe not the kids and the dog, that's probably kind of annoying. But find a space where you can just relax for 5 minutes, meditate, pray, whatever you want to do. You're just holding your feet up there for 5 minutes, stretching those hamstrings, and when you get off, you should feel a little bit better range of motion there. And if you do that every night, I promise you, benefits unheard of. It's great. Movement, stretching, mobility, all this stuff. Keep doing it. Gotta stay young, gotta stay fit, gotta keep growing, gotta get better. So, those are our 2 movements here. Get after it, Creed. We will see you guys later.